What up, YouTube? I am Dom Knight. This is Knight Talks. And I know it's been a really long time. For any of you guys who were looking out, I apologize. But I have been busy. I've been doing some other channels, exploring some other interesting things. So it's not like I've been off of YouTube. I've been on here. Anyone who is interested in what I've been doing, I've been working on a movie channel because I'm a big film fan. And that is called Don't Forget the Popcorn if you are interested. But that's not why you're here. Today, I'm back with Am I the A? Am I the jerk? Am I the butthole? Whatever you want to call it. I got two stories for you today. And we're just going to get right into them. For those who haven't been around for these or who've never seen the way I do these, I'm going to read you a story. I'm going to tell you my opinion on whether this person is an a-hole or not, and then I'm going to give them an overall a-hole grade out of 10. So let's get right into it. Am I the A for laughing at my ex and her husband for asking to have our daughter for another month? For some context, I'm a 46-year-old male, was married to my ex-wife, Ida, 46-year-old female, for 21 years before she cheated and remarried to her now dick of a husband, Dan, who is 48. We have 4 kids together, Henry, Zach, Cam, and Rory. This situation only really involves Rory. Rory is 15. Since my boys were teens/young adults, when we divorced, they got to choose who they lived with. Rory, on the other hand, didn't. I have Rory most of the time. I pay for her schooling, medical, extracurriculars, etc. While Ida and Dan get her every other holiday and don't really pay for stuff. Well, for 4th of July, Rory went over to Ida and Dan's, then stayed there until about a week before school started. Rory confided in me that the whole time she was there, she couldn't really do anything fun and was stuck watching her younger siblings while Dan and Ida went out. She told me she felt like a babysitter more than a daughter, which hurt my heart for Rory, since she was really excited to see her mother. She also told me she'd like to stick with visits again and not staying for a whole month or two. Well, about 2 nights ago, I got a call from Ida. She seemed happy and started talking about Rory and how she liked it there. She continued to ramble a bit before asking for me to ask Rory about staying for another month. I laughed, which caused Ida to be mad, and she hung up. Dan texted me, calling me an ass for laughing at her, and my brother said it was kind of mean to do. Am I the A? Edit. I honestly didn't mean to laugh. I don't know why I did. Alright, well, are you the a-hole for laughing at her? Well, that is a little bit rude. You guys are in your mid-40s, and of course, things can be handled on a more adult level. But I'm not saying I don't understand why you did. This woman here has essentially just taken your daughter, who it seems like she rarely sees every other holiday. What does she see her like 2-3 times a year? It sounds like she doesn't see her very much at all. So, instead of this mother spending time with her daughter and, wanting to get to know her better, especially because she's 15, this is a very pivotal age for a young teenager, she's using her as free babysitting, which, of course, this girl doesn't want to spend her summer at 15 years old watching siblings. She probably doesn't even know all like that. So I fully understand where you're coming from and why you laughed. Now, are you necessarily an a-hole for laughing? No. Was it rude? Sure. You probably could have went about this better, but I will say, hey, this woman, she don't really seem to be concerned with spending time with her daughter. I would think a mother would want to see her daughter and spend time with her at this age, especially she's growing up, blossoming into a young woman. So I do find that a little bit strange. So, hey, your daughter don't want to be there, and clearly she likes being with you more. So screw it. She ain't got to go next time. Short visits only. On a 1 to 10 a-hole score, I'm gonna give you like a 2, man. Like, this ain't a big deal. She'll get over it. Oh well, who cares? You know what I mean? It's not like what's she doing for you. Her and Dan don't seem to be doing anything for you, so who gives a damn? She can see her daughter at her visitation times, and that'll be that. So screw it. Next story. Am I the A for not showing up to my sister's wedding and calling her ungrateful? I'm a 29-year-old male. My sister Ashley is a 27-year-old female. She had her wedding yesterday, but I did not attend. 2 years ago, when she was going through medical depression and required treatment, I had helped her. She didn't have the money, and I was the only one who paid everything for her. None of her friends had helped, and neither did any of our relatives. Much later, when she had gotten out of her issues, I once urgently required some money. I asked her, and she refused by saying she can't help and to not bother her again about it. I was shocked considering how much I had spent for her, and when she continued to refuse, I asked her whether she had forgotten what I had done for her. Ashley asked me how I can say that I cured her when it was the medicines that worked and that I wasn't the doctor. She said it was the medicines and the doctor that treated her and not me. I didn't argue. When the wedding date was fixed, I told her that I am not coming. She was surprised and asked me why. And I told her that I have better things to do with my time than attending weddings of people like her. She got mad and asked me what my problem was, and that she wants everyone to be present. She asked me not to insult her. I told her that she herself had insulted me by brushing away everything I did for her, and that she's extremely ungrateful for not helping me with my money when she could have. I told her I hadn't even asked her for the money back, but she had no humanity at all. We had an argument and everyone asked me to forget about it. She said, and to attend. But I didn't attend her wedding, and I didn't even congratulate her. Am I the A? Edit. I'd asked her for about $600 and spent around $15,000 to $20,000 on her treatment. I know she had the money because she recently got a job that was high enough and she would have been able to pay me. The wedding was being paid for by our parents and the grooms. No, I didn't say that I cured her per se. I told her that I paid for her medicines and treatment, which essentially is helping in curing her. Well, sir, are you the A? Okay. Well, there's a couple things that aren't clear here. So it says 2 years ago you had helped her, and she's getting married now. Well, it seems like she's out of this funk. Now, I'm not sure how long has gone by from when you asked her for the $600 to when the wedding is, because I'm guessing it had to be not too far apart in order for this to be an issue. But your sister sounds like a piece of work. Your sister here, she essentially is saying F you, and like you said, she's pretty much forgetting everything that you did for her. $15,000 to $20,000 for her medical depression. Like, okay, if you're depressed, I understand. People go through their depressions and have things going on, and great, and I want everyone to be healthy, and I think everyone should have a healthy mental state. But bro, you took $20,000 of your own money and you put it towards this. Most people don't have $20,000 to give someone for anything, let alone whether it be a medical issue, whether it be, you need financial troubles, issues with home, issues with kids, cars, whatever, there's all kinds of stuff people need money for. But she essentially said, F you, bro. She did not care about your needs. She didn't even try and help you. From what I'm reading here, it sounds like she said kick rocks, tough shit. It sounds like she didn't give a damn about what happened to you or whatever you needed the money for. I mean, $600, bro. I mean, it's $600 money. Of course, yes, that's bills paid or whatever. But I mean, it's not like you were asking her for $5,000-$6,000, $600. She probably had $600 she could have lent you out. And it shouldn't have even been a loan. She should have just been like, hey bro, you know what? You helped me out. Here's 600 bones. Handle your business. And you were even a good brother enough to not even ask for this money back. I mean, $15,000. We're not, like I said, we're not talking like a few $100 or even like $1,000 or $2,000. 15, 20 grand. We're talking about a new car. We're talking about down payments on homes. We're talking about real money. So you just essentially gave her this money, and she couldn't be a decent enough sister to even try and help you out. She told you, I don't want to hear about this again. Bro, that is effed up. That's effed up. Now, having said all that, this is your sister. This is her wedding day. Hopefully this only happens once. But I don't know. Based on the type of person she is and how she's treating you, we'll see how long her marriage lasts. But I will say, I don't blame you, and I fully understand why you don't want to go. And you standing on your principles and saying, you know what? Why should I be there for someone who wasn't there for me when you were always there for them? I fully understand you, and you standing by your decision, I got no problems with that. So on an a-hole scale, bro, I'm gonna give you a 0 out of 10. I think that you made a decision that was right for you, just like she made decisions that were right for her, and it's a decision she's gonna have to live with. You know, she has to understand, when someone does something nice for you, when it's their time for something nice to be done for them, you should probably step up to the plate and help out. So that is what it is, man. So I'm going to give you a 0 out of 10, bro. And, you know, your sister, she's going to have to get over it, man. She's going to have to get over it. I won't say that you may not regret this later, because this is your sister, and, you know, you guys can reconcile later on. And then, you know, she may have children and things like that, and you might be like, man, you know, I kind of wish I was at that wedding. But you made that decision. You stuck by your decision at the time, and I respect that. So I'm giving you a 0 out of 10, guys. Guys, I am Dom Knight. This is Night Talks. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I will be back putting videos up here. I can't say I will be on a regular uploading schedule. I'm going to try, but I will be putting videos up here periodically. So the people who are still subscribed, people who are checking, I appreciate it. And I will have some stuff for you guys. Thanks. Peace.